So, ikaw ba yan? O, ikaw, no? Tama.
What's up?
Hindi, wala. Take over. Press and hold. I-press and hold mo muna.
I do press and hold.
Press and hold. Sige, go.
Wait, I'm broadcasting now, pero there's no video.
Punta ka doon. Ikaw. Broadcast. Ayan. Can you move the camera to the side a bit? No. Oh, sige, dyan. Thanks. Knock. Paano ka? Dyan. Tapos yung camera mismo, i-move mo dito. Punta ka doon sa may camera. Move mo dito. Side. Oh, tama na. Uy, it's falling down. Down. Okay. Kita ilong mo. Yun na.
Position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack.
Bakit nandiyan sa gitna yung camera?
And it's always fun to see skilled and
capable
guards duel it out.
Yung
It is
camera
like
ba?
watching a
Yung
great chess match.
video natin.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting
Yan
lineup.
mo.
Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford.
Yan mo. Igilid mo dito. Okay, dito sa baba. Yan.
Then there's P.J. Washington. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1. Now Booker after the missed three from Klay Thompson. A floater. And Booker with the layup.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin.
Where's the points ba? Nandito?
Oh.
Dito malagay.
Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
Knocked loose. Deal with it. Guarded now by Irving. To the middle. And there's Booker on the assist from Dunn. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Second chance effort. Richards. Rebounded by Gafford. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Irving. Bangs home the trifecta.
This guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Irving. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Irving kicks to Thompson. Misses the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the last play.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Bakit
rejection
kung
by
kalagli?
here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Thompson for three. The rebound by Richard. The Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. KD can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And Phoenix making a change. Bulls checked in. And for the Suns, they're shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Beal finds Paul. Gafford with the ball. Ball defending. Kevin Booker pulls it down. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And the rejection by Gafford. Irving with the ball. On the wing, Thompson. The kick out to Irving. 6 to shoot. It's good. This game is all even. Irving's got 6 points.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Sige na ba?
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Powell in for Washington. And stolen by Irving. Knocked away. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his
Pangit
first
mo itong
foul.
angle?
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Edi ano mo,
And
edges mo.
making a
Pumagagas.
statement right away.
Camera. Ano ka? Try mo yung ano. R1, R1. Sige ba? Iba. Sige ba? Iba. 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 Wait, sige. Sige pa. Hindi, try natin yung isa. Sige. Sige, isa pa. Yan, okay. Circle. X.
Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Thompson against
Like
Booker.
what you see in the TV ba?
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Booker against Irving. Pass to Powell from deep. It's rebounded by Booker. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now here's Powell following the shot by Kevin Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Powell.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Sila,
That's
boy.
his first foul.
Ano pa ng galaw eh. Ano pa ng galaw eh.
.149 left to play in the first. And Beal kicks the ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, we certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. And the Suns here with a different look. Plumlee is checked in for Bol Bol. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. Allen's checked in for Nick Richards. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell. Christie comes in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie
Okay,
checked
mommy.
in for Kyrie Irving. Plumlee attacking. There's Beal with the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Christie from downtown. Plumlee with the rebound. Allen inside. Gafford's there. A kick out to O'Neal. It's Beal on the wing. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Mavericks trail by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
This is how it is broadcast. The TV,
again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those every time.
It's just psyche.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
He misses the free throw.
That's good change. Change, bro. So, 2K, R1. Up. And. Nah.
Good on the second free throw. Maverick shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Here's Davis.
Wala.
Pass to Gafford. Davis in the corner to stop the run. Sinks the triple. Davis has got 5.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job with so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Ball is out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No one can on the shot that would have put them
This
on
time
top.
is there. Oh, grabe na block pa.
Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. And
Boy.
finished off by Lively.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Booker outside. To the paint. Stolen by Lively. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by the Suns.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to the side or get into an open teammate. Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Down low. Here's Gafford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Gafford's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
A drive by Booker. And that time, also a shot.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
That he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Suns, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Bol Bol. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Nick Richards in for Dunn. Dallas also making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Dinwiddie is subbed in for Derek Lively. That'll be a 5-second call. And joining us now by phone is insider Sean Charania with some news. Shams,
Nice.
give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the
Oy,
US
grabe
men's
naman.
team shined
Saan man
bright in
ito,
the
Victoran?
City of Lights. Guys,
Nabuo na ba?
classic ending for a stacked
Ay.
US roster.
Oh.
You're right. What a performance. Shams Charania with the
Boy,
report.
tumama sa ulan ni
Shams,
Clay Thompson.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 25, PJ Washington.
Here's Booker. He's got 7. Pass to Bold. Shoots over Lively. And it's Bold that time on the assist from Booker.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the drive. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. So, Joyce, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Lets it go with the 3.
Nangyari to, no?
About the defense from Kevin Durant sends that shot back.
Yeah. Durant siya.
And
Oh.
so it's Dallas with
Bakit
it.
di nakuha
To
yun?
the inside. Lively. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Thompson in the corner. Thompson with the 3.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Booker, right side. There's Beal with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Irving can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. A shot by KD, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. And here's Washington outside. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. A drive by Booker and stolen by Thompson. And stolen by Bolt. KD looking around. Muscling in Kevin Durant.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Thompson for 3. Rebound by the Suns. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. When we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 17 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here now is Dinwiddie. Still scoreless. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Screen by Gafford. And it goes down 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Beal gets a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. Mavericks trail by 3. On the wing, Thompson. 3-point bomb. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3, boy. This guy's too accurate as a shooter.
Pass to Richards. Right side, Beal. Stolen by Thompson. It's all tied in Phoenix. Chase down to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Come on, dude. Rookie.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Irving. And it's Washington. Durant throwing down a sledgehammer.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. A 2-point game. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Durant down low. Started by Davis. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
No one better to answer with a 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Irving with the bounce pass. Thompson for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Down the lane. Outside for Beal. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Out to the right wing. Washington against Beal. Shot clock at 5. Nobody near Irving. No good on the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Beal, the pass to Booker. No good with the triple. The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker finds KD. The open shot by Beal. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, he was open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Now here's KD, the best breakout. Uses the glass. Durant's got 13.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Irving for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Booker hits it inside.
Well, with that size and strength for a 2-guard, Booker is a legitimate threat even in traffic.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass. and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that
Yeah,
pass.
Marshall is checked in for Washington. Booker against Irving. Davis with a screen on Booker. Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not good at all.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And the Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Marshall. KD dishes to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's KD. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Pass to Irving, beyond the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Out to KD. Durant drains it from distance.
The answer from Kevin Durant, not having any of it.
Pass to Washington.
Wow. Long three
for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Kept alive. Out to KD. Again, the miss by KD.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Davis can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Durant inside. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout call by Jason Kidd.
Punas mo dito sa shirt ko, kung punas sa kamay. Nagano mo. Sama na. Cute. Kinaboy, maglalagaut na ako. Alas 12 na ako.
He's checked in for O'Neal. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Hi.
And a look at how the offensive approach
Ah,
has been
penalty
going
pa.
here so far for the Suns.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and
Dinwiddie.
watching it, you can see why
Wala.
they just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective
Ay,
at is
Dinwiddie.
shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
Back to Booker. Pass to Bull. Now here's Durant. On the wing, Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Bull. No good from Booker. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter.
Sayang, feeding na sana siya. Laking tolero. Poor decision, boy.
Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Davis in the corner.
Oy. Tayo, wala na mga rebound.
Lively the pass to
Oy.
Davis. And the ball is good. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And at the close of... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Plumlee. Jones is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Dunn, and it's O'Neal in at the 4. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Christie. Corners off the mark. Booker inside. Lively's there. Here's O'Neal. And here's Jones. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a second violation. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long. Out the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of game.
Dinwiddie for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Phoenix making some changes. Bol, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Marshall. Washington comes in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. To the wing right side. Inside, Durant with the steal. Here's Booker. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 4. On the wing, Thompson.
Run! Ay, bubong.
From past the arc. They get it again.
Boy, grabe naman yan.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Grabe nakasabak.
The Suns making a change here. Richards is checked in. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Marshall passes to Gafford. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Booker the pass to Bol. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. No good from Irving.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Durant dishes the Bol. Suns moving the ball around. And here we go. Davis heading to the hoop. And it's Davis with the jam.
Ayaw kaliyo, kailangan si Kevin Durant.
Option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. In the possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Talon.
Thompson against Booker.
Hinginan mo ko. Hinginan mo ko.
Thompson outside. The three. They
Oy.
grab their own
Oy.
miss.
Oy.
And Gafford
Tap,
throws
tap.
it down.
Tap,
My
tap.
goodness,
Bobo.
Zach felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
I need
He's
power.
checked in for the Suns. And then for Dallas. Edwards, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Powell in for Najee
Oy.
Marshall. Suns trail by 3.
Wow,
Outside
what
for
the?
Beal. And a great assist
Ay,
by Booker as that one goes in.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Irving surveying the floor. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside for Beal. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't
Sure
think it
ka
was a
ba?
bad choice on that possession.
The shot by
Isa man yung sikleto
He needs
mission.
to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Booker the pass to
Oy,
KD.
buang. Ay!
Dallas will take possession.
How big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
The Mavericks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards got
Somebody should
rebound
leave.
number 12 here already in the game.
Bakoy, buang ninyo.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
The Mavericks trailing.
Ay,
Thompson
no.
is up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got a pair of threes here.
Ay,
in the fourth quarter
malamang.
for the Mavs.
Big time from
Ayaw, ayaw. Gusto mo may sila.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every
Anthony
other
Davis
moment,
kakaroon.
no matter how big,
I-foul
no
na
matter how
ninyo na
small.
lang.
And
Ay,
he's
foul.
easily been their best rebound.
Ay, nako si Powell.
He's competing for
Nako
every
ba?
missed shot. Feels like
Napay
he's
isa.
more basketball than anyone else out there.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you
Isa.
attack, good things happen.
Oh my God.
Huge basket to tie the game.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want to
You are not gonna pass. Wag mo ipasa ninyo. Ay, nakoy. Asya ha. Sama lang.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
And Jason Kidd is
Sila.
on timeout.
Ano?
Coach clearly feeling the
Malaman,
necessity
isa na
to
lang.
regroup with so much at stake here.
Right, reklamo din man.
Ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle.
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for
Pag-screenan ninyo naman.
Washington subbed in for Powell. Lively is screen on Booker.
Ay, kabuang
It's
nice.
out of bounds. The
Amo
Mavericks
bola.
able to retain possession here.
Ay, buang
16
ninyo.
seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when
Pagpaulin
he
ninyo, malamang.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Chance. Chance. Isa lang.
At the line for Phoenix.
Ah,
Good on the
hera.
first, and that gives them a 4-point
Naman.
lead. Second free
Time
throw,
out.
no good that
My gosh,
time. He really
last na
wanted
time
that
out na
one.
po.
And the Mavericks all
Tamo.
time here.
Sige
11
ko.
seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your
That's
mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very
Super open.
definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Booker, oh. Ayaw pa si Booker. Mark. Defensive play. Lamang. Ay, buwang ka!
11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dallas again.
Nabuang!
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as
Chance
possible.
naman, chance.
You have
Chance,
to foul.
chance.
I'm sure they would have liked to foul.
Naka-chance pa na ako. Chance.
No good. A tough break.
So, mato! Buang ninyo! Uy, airball.
So it's Phoenix.
Gusto mato, airball ninyo.
Or their fans, but in
Ako
the end,
gusto
everyone
sa
satisfied.
rematch.
I mean, there were some times that momentum
Rematch.
shifted, and it's
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our
Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt. No question, BA. I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. And now Dallas' starting group. Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the one. Now here's Booker. With the drive. Durant. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, BA. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Klay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal.
Derek Lively
That
po.
is quite the list.
Bol, he's checked in for Richards. And Dallas with a change here, too. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford.
Washington.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive. Warner's
sa
can be a
nabaw
little suspect for
Bawalis.
Washington, but he puts a smooth stroke on it this
Ingon ako
time.
pag-change.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim. Look like a schoolyard playground right there.
Kabobo, no?
Lucky to get away
Kabobo.
with that, though, guys. I mean, could have
Can't even
earned
keep
him a
up with this
technical
man.
for hanging on too long.
Beal, the pass to Bol.
Ubot nyo ba? Sige.
Right side.
Done for 3. You are done. Oy!
Blocked. And now the Mavs on the run. And the slam dunk by
Excelente.
Thompson.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And Booker, here we go.
Pako pake.
Down outside.
Anak.
Lets the three fly. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
At least
So
the
na-foul
over the
lagi
back call
ngunit
comes from
siya.
playing hard. But you'd like to see him get
Run.
better position.
See,
you know
done,
what?
done,
They say
done.
you would always
I'll let
rather
you
have a
go
player
around.
that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus
Pasa
passive,
mo yan,
I want the
nice
aggressive guy all the
play.
time, even if it means
Sama
a
na.
few fouls.
Outside Davis. Lively against Durant.
Sama to.
Misses the dunk. All right, let's check in with
Madura
Alan
dang
LaForce.
kates video.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Oy!
Kyrie
Ang
Irving and what
dito
the
na
most
si
challenging thing
ano.
about defending him is.
I have just been mobilized.
Just how creative
For
he is when
words
he's
in a
handling the
mobilized
ball.
life.
We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this
Nag-screen
game plan
dahil
works
ka
out
o
for
pag
them guys
ano?
on the team.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks.
Sama na.
For Phoenix, they've
Ayaw.
gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Ayaw.
Beal attacking.
Oy! Oy! Buang ninyo.
That's good from Durant on the assist by Beal. Durant's got 6.
Oy, ang
Slick
bena.
feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Irving with it.
Oy! Very lively mo yarn. Saman
He's
to.
off on that one. Nice
Grabe
D
kagamay
from
pa.
Durant.
Bena. Ay.
The Suns have gone 3
You're
of 4.
such a
Off to a
disappointment.
nice start. You know,
Disappointing.
when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much
Napod.
depends on how they defend
Disappointing
the point
pa.
attack.
Gitime
They got
out ninyo
great
pa.
rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see
Alright,
him looking to
Edward
make
this
some
time.
tweaks to the strategy here. Phoenix making some changes. O'Neal, he's checked in for Kevin Durant, and Richards is subbed in for Dunn. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Edwards comes in for Washington. And that one's good.
Namang si
Davis.
Davis yarn.
Big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it
Sa
down.
maling sentro na mo.
Booker with it. Irving
Oy!
picks him up.
Oy!
Beal, the pass to
Oy.
Richards. Back to Beal. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And Gafford with the block.
Yes.
On the wing,
Sige.
Thompson.
Oy! Ay! Buang!
Beal picks his pocket.
Epic ko pakit ko. Ikaw pakit. Ikaw pakit.
First quarter
Come
of
on.
action, just under
Pass
3.5
mo
minutes
yard.
played.
Abi Doha. Doha lang ni.
Here's Bol.
Oy!
And he was fouled while in the
Hindi
act
foul
of shooting,
pa.
so he'll take 2 free throws.
Defense getting physical with Bol. Too physical, in fact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been really going
Oy,
after defense in the
kabebe
painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them. I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Richards. And Dallas with a change here, too. Lively's checked in.
Ay, nako. Grabe naman ninyo tuloy.
Davis down low. Durant's there. Lively finds Irving. 5 to shoot. Now Davis. Guarded by Durant. Rejected by Bol.
Great defense from Bol, using that
Ay,
massive
nako.
wingspan perfectly
0
right
points.
there.
Ayaw ba? Shoot.
And here's Thompson for 3. Offensive board. Stolen by Booker.
May sige ka steal. Mayroon sige
Dunn
steal.
attacking.
Buang ninyo.
Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That
Talon.
led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all
Tilan pa.
before they can set up the
Kay
defense.
Kyrie Irving yan. Si Kyrie Irving. Bena. Kyrie Irving yan.
His return
Oh,
to the
grabe.
All-Star game.
And really, BA, such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue.
Oh,
The issue has
yeah.
been him
Sama
being
rin
hurt
si
and not being
Powell.
able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant.
Ryder Davis.
Davis from long range. Basket is
Si
good.
Davis
Nice
yan.
setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
At least you need to honor Davis's three-point shot because he can make those.
Pasa mo.
Inside, Bol. Lively on the double. And a bit of a battle for
Nice
the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
DI daw. Talon! Oy, ang Bena. Samaan. Bakit? Inside
Out to
bakit?
Beal.
Oy.
The 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And the defense got away
Clay
with one there. I
Thompson.
mean,
Clay
that's the
Thompson.
shot he typically
Kyrie
makes.
Irving.
Irving for 3. And it's Phoenix
Sama
with the
na sila
rebound.
kay...
And even at the airtight defense like that, you
still
defense
just
like
expect
this.
him to hit those kind of shots.
Come on.
That one goes in.
Grabe kay.
Great awareness
Fire
there from
talaga yung sila yung flip.
team first player.
Grabe maka-jump pa.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 7.
Pag-sur ka ba, mag-guard ka kay Anthony Davis.
Durant pulls it
Bakit ko?
And Booker's
Bena.
got the ball here for the Suns.
Sama na, bakin na.
Knocked loose. Here's Bull. And here's Booker.
Euro step.
Started by Irving. Stolen by Thompson.
Euro step pa.
Now
Kyrie.
fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Shine.
Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including
Shine.
those corners.
Shine. Grabe si Shine.
And Durant with the big finish. Slams it down.
Challenge ko, wala ni mo.
They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And he
Wala.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if
Ba talaga?
he really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Wait. Okay. Bawa ko pa ko. Abalay. Thompson.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And Washington with the basket on the assist by Davis. Washington's got 5 and out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
And that's a foolish pass, plain and simple.
Number 41, Klay Thompson.
Yacha na to.
Irving for 3 and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Najee Marshall, Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Christie in at the 3 spot.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking,
Wow.
as is the trust. They ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Phoenix leading by 7. Allen pass to Beal.
Oy.
And the layup falls.
Ooh,
all right,
Bradley
Greg,
Beal.
give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Jones. Now here's Irving. Pass to Christie. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Irving's got 5.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Here's Booker. No made baskets yet.
Oh, nice done. Oy! Bola.
Out to Beal.
Oh. Aron pa.
Left side Durant.
Oy! Grabe magkadang.
KD, extremely effective on the offensive glass. Not afraid to get his hands dirty.
Mavericks trail by 9. Now Irving. He's got 5. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Booker surveying the D. Pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Out to Beal. Up top, done. Down and falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The 3 from Washington. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Left side Booker. On the wing, Durant.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
Dallas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Bol, he's checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie. Mavericks trail by 8. Will Clark, the first 9 years of his career. Forward. But over the last 3,
I was supposed to fake it.
Playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint,
grabe kayo na si
tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. He's still one of the top 15 guys in the league.
Thompson. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Out to Beal. Durant with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Durant's shot is off.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Durant.
Grabe ka screen.
Lays it up and banks
Grabe ka
it
screen
in.
kayo.
Durant's got 21 points in the game.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything. He usually gets the best shot available.
Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Davis. Hits the front of the rim and out. Booker against Irving.
Ang dito ko.
Mavericks trail by 10.
Alam mo crossover. Goal.
Davis finishes strong at the rim.
What separates Davis from the pack? In my mind, it's his all-around offensive game.
How do you do like
Size,
the
skill, perimeter shooting, and post-up prowess.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
So,
a different look for Phoenix.
Full
checked in for Bol. Richards comes in for O'Neal. And it's Jones in for Beal. Checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe. You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Durant. 21 points in the game. 1:27 left in the first half. Misses the layup. Mavericks trail by 8. Washington with the ball. Richards picks him up. Washington passes to Davis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you've tried to get physical with him. You don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Jones.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter.
Sure ka ba? Ay, nako.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Oy, grabe kayo. Oy, dito ko.
Davis with the defensive effort.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
Durantula. Beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Here's Durant.
Oh my!
On the layup. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great
Sweet.
to go.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Davis.
Ayaw ba? Screen na ninyo!
Washington outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Davis. 4-3. Davis showing his range.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
With 4 on the clock.
Oh!
Slammed in by Durant.
That is nice execution on that inbounds play. That's got to make the coach happy.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix.
Oh, nice.
7 on the night. He's had it his way. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Bro, just give me the ball. Ball is ka. Ribbon bookie.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Bull out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Gillespie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And so it's Dallas with it. Coming off a Suns make.
I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Beal's got room. Yes!
Sama na, oy.
Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Sige, hintayin mo.
Mavericks trail by 7. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Phoenix making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allen Force.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, having Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year. They're looking to go the distance."
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Now here's Washington. He's got 10. Davis from long range. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got a 6th rebound on the night. Outside for Booker. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Mavericks trail by 7. Right side Davis.
Ball.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. And it's Washington missing. The Suns have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Durant finds Beal. Sends it home from 3-point land. Beal's got 10. We talk about
Beal's in that discussion.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. Richards is checked in for the Suns. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. The 3 from Washington. Again.
Somebody see Washington. Stay for the ID.
Pass to Beal. Launches it. Yes. And it's Booker with
Bradley
the
Beal.
Beal's got 11 points here in the 2nd half.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence.
Goodbye. Hello.
Just one more area he can score from consistently.
And Irving gets it to go. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the 2nd half. Here's Booker on the attack. Inside. Here's Booker. The kick to Durant. Pass to Richards. Durant with a screen on Irving. Here's Durant. He's guarded by Gafford. 3 on the clock. Beal from outside. They get it back. To Durant. And here's Beal. 13 points in the game.
What a screen.
Back to Durant.
Boy.
Here's Richards. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer.
Oh, Bula.
Now here's Durant.
4-3. Boy. Kapag-guarded. Dahil ulo.
Pass to Durant. Back to Richards.
Tama. Oy, floppy pa.
Gafford grabs the miss.
Floppy defense.
Trail by 10. There's the drive.
Oy.
Dunk by Gafford.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there.
Oh, yung dito ko.
That's what makes him dangerous.
And
nice reverse layup.
Free throws of the night. That one's off.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter.
Uy, kabubo.
Tipped away.
Ay, kabubo pa rin.
And now the Suns fast break. Strong finish at the rim by Booker.
That's why. Bobo ninyo.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of speed.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Davis, he's checked in for Prosper. Gafford comes in for Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. And Irving is subbed in for Williams. Outside for Davis. Thompson outside. Buries it for 3. Thompson's got 14 points for the game.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well.
So many mobilizers.
No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service tonight. One sweet one after another.
The Suns lead by 9. Booker attacking. Here's Beal.
Holy.
Beal's got 13 points in this quarter.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball.
He's
got great passing instincts.
Driving in. Pass to Beal.
Hola.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this
one.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys. For any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Mavericks trail by 12. Irving for 3. Richards pulls it in.
Come on.
Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Cole's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Booker with it. And
grabe kayo.
Power it down, Devin.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They need this. Oh, the power. Anthony Davis.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Phoenix leading by 12. The kick to Durant. The 3.
Gusto man din sila ang Davis.
The triple.
Stay there na nga. Waka palo.
East sides generally don't have that quick release too. Incredible combination for him.
Irving, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Beal attacking. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so
sige,
it's
habulin na
Phoenix
to.
now holding a 12-point lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a
Grabe
high-level pass,
kabubunin
no
yun,
matter
no?
what position it came from. But it does
Oh
make
my
it
gosh,
stand
bakit
out a
yun
little
yung
more
disappoint
when
pa?
it's made by the big fella.
Oh, bobo, mani.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Kyrie Irving. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the three, the small forward. Dunn left side.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Gotta disguise your intentions better than that.
Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The first one falls. A different look for Phoenix. Bowl, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Jones. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Dinwiddie.
Productive trips to the line. He doesn't like
Sama din sila. Mabobo ninyo.
It's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And this is how he shines.
He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done.
Nice shot by Durant.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the three of his own.
Now here's Thompson. Stolen by Bowl. And they're on the run. Here's Beal.
Bola.
Marshall. Mavericks trail by 14.
Not everybody can do that. Sama ni, oy.
That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Durant.
Bola. Hoy, buwang. Derek Lively.
It is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, Durant.
On
these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix.
Somebody out of bounds.
Whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Prosper's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page. Phoenix making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. Now here's Durant. Pass to Bowl. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Puts up a deep three. Thompson, no good. The Suns lead by 17. Booker on the take. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. For Dallas, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Again, the miss by Dallas.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Suns have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Irving checked in for Christie. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, "They are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide
Oh,
you
dali.
want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.